Cool. So this topic I thought was interesting because like we're always taught like to respect our elders, and just even our rap icons like the KRS Ones, the Rock Hymns, the Run DMCs, the Russell Simmonses, not really, but you know what I mean, like the 50 Cents, the Fat Joes, like. But the thing is, Fat Joe has a habit of just lying his act off every interview, and I'm trying to figure out why. Because nobody's really said too much, but you just be. Matter of fact, let me just go right here. Y'all could just get a bar of this. Y'all could just get a bar of this. This is crazy. Look, here we go.
I am. By the way, I was born in the hospital in the Bronx when Larry Davis shot them cops right across the street. It ain't my fault I'm part of this history going on in Bronx, Lebanon. One of my cousins went to Cuba to free Cuba. You remember when 3 Cubans went like maybe 20 years ago? That's actually one of my fucking cousins went to Cuba to try to free Cuba. He went to jail for 20-something years, came home like 5 years ago, and he died already. He came home after jail. They
Came home
put
and
him in jail
died.
for 20 years. They're my cousin. That's how Cuban I am.
How did it?
Right? How'd he even die?
You guys,
He
call me the Forrest Gump of hip hop. Something happened. I am. By the way, I was born in the hospital.
Okay, that's
in the
one.
Bronx
That's just
when
one.
Larry Davis shot them cops right across the street. It ain't my fault I'm part of this history.
Oh, that's just one. Next one.
I could never live with that, man. I couldn't live with, anybody trying to play with me. I said one time I come out Jimmy's Cafe. The guy, you know this guy too, I'm telling you the story about. I come out of Jimmy's Cafe, and I don't know why, because I'm always there, but he come out of jail. I seen him with y'all before, right? No, I'm just saying, he's not a member of your crew, but I seen him, but he's a well-respected guy from the Bronx. He's not pussy.
Benny Blanco.
But he looked at me, and he was like, oh, they let you in here? And I'm like, he just came home from jail, right? But all these, oh my God. So he comes home from jail, right? So I guess he's thinking like, he's tough now or something. And so he's like, oh, they let you in here? I said, what you mean? And he said, nah, you could still be in the hood. Like, you ain't supposed to be out there. So I smack his cheek off in the bathroom.
Yo,
1 second.
I smacked his cheeks.
No, I'm telling you, I gave him that fire. Boom.
Jada like Jada.
Jada said.
Jada said I smacked his cheeks off. Like that was crazy. That was crazy.
Boom. Then he tried to act up outside. I finished it off outside. I really pounded him out. Legend. You know what I'm saying?
Legend.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen him for years till I seen the locks with him somewhere. I said,
who are you?
And he still think he tough.
Who is this guy?
Nah, they'll sue you now if you say the name, right?
Oh, he'll sue
I don't
you.
need to put the
Keep
shit
saying
together.
you seen him.
I'll tell you in your ear. I could never live with that, man. I couldn't live with, anybody trying to play with me. I said one time I come out Jimmy's Cafe. The guy, you know this guy too. I'm telling you this.
That's okay. Cool. All right, let's go. There's more. No, trust me. There's more. Hold on. I'm gonna keep cooking. I'm gonna let him cook. Look. Oh, look. This was the one where I said, like, no, now we have to talk about it. No, now we have to talk about it. This was the one right here. Now we gotta talk about it. Like, there's no letting it go. Like, okay.
What were you like in high school?
Terrible.
Nigga said yesterday's lie is not today's lie. Boy, a lie like this the only thing I'm still good at.
Oh shit, hold on. No, we don't. No. We're not doing that. It was this one, Fat Joe. Hold on. We gonna find it because this one was wild. Matter of fact, this is actually me. I posted one about with him lying last year. Matter of fact, let's watch it. No, I was kidding. Folks who are really in the know or really in the industry had to come back and refute and correct. So yeah, Fat Joe, he's always been adding a little season onto most of his stories for a lot of years now.
I told a story on a documentary, I believe, Angie Martinez is the host for with Biggie. I went in there and I talked about how I connected Bone Thugs and Harmony with Biggie Smalls to go Bone and Biggie, Bone, and I see it go viral.
I've been talking about Fat Joe.
Joe's capping again. Steve Lobel's on here, who's been Bone Thugs manager for 30 years. He's on it. Bro, Bone Thugs and Harmony was the biggest group at the time. Biggest, selling 30 million. They were tight with Tupac, so they didn't want to do the song out of respect for Tupac.
Right.
But I convinced them to get in the studio with Big and do Born and Biggie, and they did it, and I'm sure they're happy that I convinced them to do that because it's a legendary song that everybody loves. Now, when I say stories like this, people think I'm capping. I'm lying. Oh, cap, this is cap. I can't make this shit up. Do you want the best stories in hip hop or no?
I'd prefer the actual story to be Ink T, not Frank. Bone Thugs and Harmony kept it street, like
Facts.
real street.
Well, all right, let's go ahead. Hold on. Okay, so check out. Hold on. Here we go. Let me go search one time. Here we go. Search, and then we're gonna get to the bottom of this one. Hold on. Where is my search? I can't. Okay, here we go. We're gonna find
Bro, who you here with?
Okay, Fat Joe Lies interviews. Hold on, Fat Joe Lies. Fat Joe Lies in interview.
Fat Joe Lies Jim.
What's this one? This one is. Let's try this one. Let's try this one right here. Hold on. It's the first one, so let's see.
What were you like in high school?
Terrible. The biggest bully. I once robbed my whole gym.
No, you guys are trying to. Hold on. Let's get this.
What were you like in high school?
Here we go.
Terrible. The biggest bully. I once robbed my whole gym. The whole gym.
The whole gym.
70 kids
robbed them?
without a gun. Like, yo, everybody give me your coats, give me your Walkmans, give me your this.
Give me
Some of the kids I was actually cool with. And I was like, yo, run it.
Oh, that's wild. Some of the niggas I was cool with.
I couldn't even carry it. Some of the guys I robbed had to help me carry the stuff with them. Terrible.
Why?
You know, and then they threw me out of that school, Morris High School. And
Why?
I made a deal with my mother that I was going to be a good guy. And I honored that. You know, when I went to South Bronx High School, I got into a problem the first day with some big dudes, and they was talking shit. I was talking shit. Because I always been Fat Joe. You know, I could go to a new neighborhood and I'm me. You know, I had a lot of problems being me because I've always been like Fat Joe. You know Fat Joe now. So it's like, yo, we know Fat Joe. But think of a 14-year-old Spanish kid with blonde hair and green eyes going to a 95% black neighborhood with a fucking V-leather bomber going, yo, what's up, Nick? What's good, y'all? Yo, what we doing here? What?
Makes sense. This is true.
Where's this alien from? Is he crazy? What is he? We've never seen one of these. You know, but I always been me. And so I go to South Bronx High School after they throw me out of fucking being Saddam Hussein. In my other high school, I promised my moms I'm going to be a nice guy first day. So I fuck with me. So I make a phone call. I call Morris High School. I call the lunchroom. A little girl picked up. None of my guys was there. I was like, please. Because these guys was big. It was big. It was going to fuck me up. And so I was like, yo, tell the guys, I got problems coming to South Bronx High School. So when I go outside, so we had a girl from my block. Her name was Yogi. Yolanda went to South Bronx. So she was telling the kids, like, yo, I don't think y'all know who y'all fucking with. Like, you know, like I said, it wasn't social media. There was another side of the Bronx, another side of town. She was telling them, don't fuck with them. I'm telling you. They're gonna come. Like you bugging out.
They're gonna come.
They were like, I guess the tough guys of the neighborhood. So 3 o'clock, they waiting for me outside. So I'm like, here we go again. I got bullied my whole junior high school. Then I become the bully. Now I'm getting bullied again. Right? So I walk outside, and when I walk outside, they ready to fuck me up. And we ready to fight. I'm gonna fight them. And I look across the street, the whole crew runs across the street, 100 terror squad guys.
100
bottles, all type of shit.
terror
they
squad.
And I stop. I tell the guys, yo, I try to tell y'all I'm not the one. So now my guys from Morris, who just see me get kicked out of robbing 70 guys by myself, are like, and I was like, no, I told my moms I'm gonna change. I'm gonna give y'all a pass because I told my moms I'm gonna be a nice guy.
Oh, you gave him a
And
pass.
now y'all know you don't ever try to disrespect me. So then South Bronx High School was sweet for me. You know, nobody ever fucked with me. I didn't have to do much. They had more girls in that school. You know, it was a good place.
What were you like in high school?
Terrible.
All right, cool. So let's talk about it. So I actually brought that up because it's got to stop. I just brought up 4 instances right here, and there's 3 more. And I just want to say, yo, this has got to stop. Fat Joe, look, we love the iconic hip hop stories. We know it's a rollout. You got your podcast, you got Jada. It's awesome, man. We see you doing your thing, man. But like, you are 30 years in the game. You got big pun stories, you got Remy Ma stories, you got Terror Squad stories, you got Cuban Link stories, you could say anything in the world. Where you get, I robbed 70 niggas by myself, no gun. Have these niggas helping me carry a shit outside. Come on, bro. I'm not even from New York, but I saw the picture of you at 14. Matter of fact, let's go with a picture of him at 14. Just so you guys know. Just so you guys know. Hold on. Look. Fat Joe at 14 years old. Look. Are any of y'all, I don't care what decade, year, time zone, reality, are y'all letting images? Bam, are you letting this dude rob something? Is he taking it from you? Is this dude taking it from you? This the one? 70 of y'all. 70. Oh, wait, hold on. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Oh, y'all can't see it. Oh, okay. Never mind. 70 of y'all. He robbed 70 of y'all by himself. Okay. Well, anyway, I said all that to say this, man. Fat Joe, man, look, you gotta do better, man. I'm glad you got a podcast. And matter of fact, I'm actually gonna add it to my reaction channel. It's Joe and Jada. I'm gonna add it there and see what kind of stories you tell because you are going to keep fueling the channel. Um, yeah, exactly. Heather in the comments actually said you can rob 70 kids but need 100 guys to fight a few. Exactly, because you can't fight. The story don't make no sense. Like anybody who has a half a brain and actually can listen to like maybe 4 or 5 words strung together in one sentence, like can tell you are lying. But hey, I am Ink T to the G. This was the last of the topics. We will be back tomorrow for another stream. I don't know if it's gonna be 8 hours, but you already know I start at